Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I am Prakhar Ojha, an independent filmmaker and a photographer. So I traveled to a lot of places this year. So right from January, visiting to Delhi, February, Bangalore and Pondicherry, March, Manali, April and May I was in Mumbai, in June I was in Singapore and many more places. So I thought why not visit those places back again. So what I will be doing is I will be visiting my favorite pictures all throughout the year that I have posted and from the places I have traveled. So let's do this. And before we start, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It helps. Let's start. Okay, roll. This pic right here was the first picture I posted in January. This is of course, Republic Day. Then I okay, this is my one of the favorite all year. So I was in Bangalore and I was at this summit, under 25 summit, and there was this huge, humongous mirror made by Rob, uh, which when we were kids, we saw him on TV creating stuff. So he created this whole mirror thing and it's hung by a crane. And at the bottom, he created this face and all these letters by diyas and everything. So it was pretty amazing, and it was hard to find a time when there was no one around this place because it was a hugely popular place. And wow, man, this was amazing. This is my favorite picture. I like it a lot. And then my another favorite is this one. I clicked this from the old lighthouse in Pondicherry. So it was a huge landscape and pretty amazing. And I wrote a pretty good story about this picture, known as "Caught Up with the World." That's the name. You can go visit this image and read the story. If you like it, comment and tell me. Another favorite is this one. My friend Aman clicked this at a sacred beach, and I like this picture so much. This is one another GoPro picture. I shot it at the botanical garden in Pondicherry. This was a huge tree, like huge, and like I was so intrigued by these. Yeah, it was fascinating to see such a huge tree. We don't see it in the regular cities. This is the inside of the old lighthouse we talked about earlier. It was like 12 stories and no lift. You have to walk all the way up. This was a trial actually. This, let me tell you, this was a trial. And what I did was actually dipped half of my GoPro underwater and half of it remained above the water. And I told my friend Aman to keep it like that way and I'll just go and pose and you just click the shutter button so that it captures the image. Now what happened was there were two different images and I kind of like this water part of another image and the clouds in the background part of another image, and in the post I just mixed both of those together. It was a little complex to merge both of them, but I think I did a pretty good job. What do you think? Let me know. And it was at the Paradise Beach and it had some amazing views and amazing skies that day. Pondicherry is a must visit place in India. You should definitely go. So starting from this, the first day in Manali and we were walking down to the city and it was like around 6 or 7 kilometers of walk. And we were pretty tired when I shot this particular image. I kind of like this. The edit is pretty good and it brings out the vibes, Manali and snow vibes. Now, moving on to another. This is one of my favorite from Manali. Yeah. It's a perfect wallpaper material, pretty good, and simple edit as well. So, comment if you like it. Another of my favorite one from Manali is this one. It's a GoPro picture, and first time ever in my life I tried something like this. I was pretty scared, that I should not hit the camera when I land. I just jumped. I had no idea, and man, it was terrifying when I landed. This is one of my favorite pictures from Manali, actually. This picture I clicked was like, wow. I was pretty excited to edit this picture, and it seems pretty good to me. It's a wallpaper piece. Yeah. This picture right here, I shot this on my phone. I had Redmi Note 3 at the time, and this picture tells a story of like a sacred place. It's nice. It's really nice. And I edited this on mobile Lightroom only, and it turned out pretty good. Yeah. This picture, I bought my new phone at the time. This one, Google Pixel 3a. One night I was just like, wasn't sleeping. I couldn't sleep. So in the like at 5 in the morning, I haven't slept all night. So I need to do something now. It's 5 in the morning. So I went down to the kitchen, took out some ice cubes and placed those in a glass and lit them from the bottom using another mobile's flash. And that's how I shot this image. This one is a mobile portrait. Yeah, I shot this one on mobile and it turned out pretty good. This is such a nice picture. I shot this one on my phone. Actually, pretty interesting fact. I captured all of my Singapore trip on my phone. Just this phone. Including all those images from personal pictures to content pictures to random street pictures and everything. I shot like more than 2,500 pictures on just this phone. Isn't it crazy? I shot this from Marina Bay Sands. I shot this picture on the night sight mode, and what an amazing picture, amazing city. Look at it, how beautiful this looks. Just appreciate the city, how beautiful it looks. Another one, I shot myself swimming on a GoPro. Those goggles, those swimming goggles just create such interesting look. Just see at my face. I'm pretty happy how this photo turned out. I wasn't sure how will I look or anything, but I think I did pretty well. Isn't it? Tell me in the comment section below. This is one of the most beautiful places I have ever been to. So this is the Jewel at Changi Airport, Singapore, and this waterfall you see, this is 5 floors above the ground and 5 floors below the ground, which you cannot see from here in this picture. Pretty huge, it is pretty huge, and all surrounded with these trees and such a beautiful place to be at. You should definitely visit Singapore at least once in a lifetime. Yes, such a beautiful place. And this, we were about to reach Phuket, Thailand via cruise, and I woke up to witness this sunrise. So I had to click a picture. This picture was not shot on mobile phone. This picture I shot on my camera. Such a beautiful picture. You can see the sunset and blue water was just amazing. This picture doesn't do the justice of what I saw actually there. But what I saw from my own eyes was just amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's one more picture from Manali. It's just amazing. And this is one of my most favorite of all these pictures we are seeing right now. Another one I like from Singapore. This is a picture from one of the domes from Gardens by the Bay, and see this waterfall. This is like 10 stories. Pretty amazing place to be at. Now, this is also one of the latest and the best I have created. So, I was in Gwalior and therefore visiting fort was obvious. I hiked like around 300 meters to get to this gate, and I knew it is a huge gate and I had seen pictures. So, I wanted to create one for myself, and I ended up creating this one. So the last picture of the day. This is the Jal Mahal from Jaipur, and so I was there in October, and I was shooting some videos for India Voyage, and just look at this. Such a beautiful place it is. It's Indian heritage is really beautiful. And here's a request: whenever you visit an Indian heritage site or any heritage site in the world, please try to keep them clean. And that's it for now. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friends and family, and thank you so much for watching. See you. Bye bye. Happy New Year.